Okay, you want to know what's going to happen? I'll tell you what's going to happen. The revelations from the Epstein estate are going to keep coming out. And yes, they will provide irrefutable proof that the head dipshit in charge was in fact in cahoots with Epstein all along. And it will also show that this isn't just about politics. It wasn't just about one pedo ring. It's about how this one pedo ring worked its way all around the world. And yeah, we are talking about governments, the tippy top of government all around the world, but more than that, how this type of crime has worked its way into every facet of life in America and around the world. Yes, every organization, police, churches, businesses, everything was infiltrated by this corruption. And it will all be revealed, all of it, in such a way, such a dramatic, obvious way that it can no longer be hidden or swept under the rug, that the world will know. And then it will be eradicated. I know this not only because, well, the writing is on the wall at this point, but I'm a psychic medium and a channeler, and I have been predicting this for a year. You may have already seen me talk about this in particular, and everything else that's about to unravel. I've talked about this worldwide web of corruption that Spirit showed me, and more specifically that Spirit showed would be revealed and eradicated. These emails are just the tip of the iceberg. Because you see, as the revelations keep on coming, and as the rats continue to jump ship, I've been told that loose lips sink ships. I've been shown a hall of whistleblowers, people starting to spill the tea to keep themselves from going down in a desperate attempt to escape the justice that is coming. I have also been shown the old-timey police wagon rolling on up to the Capitol to take this entire administration down. Because not only are they a bunch of shitty motherfuckers and corrupt as hell, but remember last November and Elon being so great with his vote counting computers? Yeah, the math did not math. He was not the rightful winner. She was. And yes, we are going to see a resurgence of her. Now listen, I don't know how, and I don't know when, but what I can tell you is she and many others will step forward to create councils to see us through this transition, this time of being without a president, without a government, with everything fallen down in the rubble around us, honestly. It's going to be a bit ugly. It's going to be a bit uncomfortable, but I have been shown the new. Not only have I been shown the new, but long before I started talking about politics, the new is very specifically what I, as a psychic medium and a channeler, have been tapped into. Yes, I mean the new earth, the 5D new consciousness, a world where we create not only systems, but communities. Every facet of life is actually recreated anew to support all of life, where everybody thrives. But that new earth wasn't possible until the old structures crumbled. And that crumbling was not possible until we had a revelation of all that had been happening. And that revelation is not just about the particular names, the particular people, what shady shit they were up to, but it's about the type of systems that create the type of wounds that exist in all of us for all of our lifetimes here, those karmic stains that we have incarnated with to clear. And so as we have had this absolute shit show of a government this year, crashing their way through DC and beyond, we've had a revelation, not only of the corruption, but the systemic oppression that is present in every level of American society. And as we've had a revelation of that, we've had an opportunity as individuals and as a collective to reckon with the shadows of the past. Some of this, it's the far past in past lifetimes, say the karmic stains of slavery or colonialism. For others, it's the recent past or even the present, the ways that systemic oppression still exist today, racism, misogyny, bigotry, all of it. Because they've been behaving in ways that we can't ignore. Yeah. And as that has happened, it has pushed our wounds up to the surface. That's what I've been doing this past year. I've been leading healing circles. I've been leading these psychic preview events to help people cope with what they're seeing, knowing that it's not just about the fear of what's happening now, but it is clearing our karmic stain as individuals, as a nation, as an entire species. And I have been assured by Spirit that when that process reached a certain point, when enough of us have done enough of the work, when enough of us are out of our victimhood, healed from those pains, and standing fully in our power, we would fight for justice. We would become the spiritual activists that we needed to be. And most importantly, our hearts would be broken and opened to each other. We would then become the change. And when that energy of change, of community, of love, selfless service, when that energy spread across the land, when that energy became dominant, only then would that trigger the final shift. And that final shift has happened. It is locked in. And that is why now it is time for the rapid implosion of the old, for all the corruption to be revealed, for justice to be served. We will see a rapid implosion, and it's going to get chaotic and it's going to get messy, but I want you to hold on to hope that it is not falling apart to crumble into dust, into nothing, but that it is all finally being removed so that the new can take its place. Because we haven't just been healing from the past. We've been creating the new. We've been seeding our hopes and dreams. We've been making our demands of the universe. For as we have been healed, we are rising in our personal power. We are rising as co-creators of leaders in this new earth. And so as we see the collapse, as we see the crumbling, we will also simultaneously see the rebuilding. And this will be a time unlike anything that has ever come before. And you get a front row seat. You are here now to not only see it happen, but to create it, to receive it for yourself. So do not fear the crumbling. You were born for this moment. It's all going to fall apart, and then it's all going to be rebuilt. And life will never be the same again in the best possible way. That's what's going to happen next.